English Mastiff. English Mastiff is the dog that makes almost every other breed look small. Adult males commonly weigh between 73 and 104 kilograms. But one English Mastiff named Boerboel became the heaviest dog ever officially recorded, weighing an incredible 156 kilograms and measuring over 2.5 meters from nose to tail. That world record still stands today. This giant isn't just big, it's ancient. More than 2,000 years ago, Mastiff-type dogs were already guarding homes and fighting beside British warriors. Historical accounts even suggest Julius Caesar was so impressed by their strength that he brought some back to Rome, where they served as war dogs and appeared in gladiator arenas. After World War II, however, the breed came dangerously close to disappearing. Only about 14 English Mastiffs were believed to remain in Britain. Breeders worked tirelessly with dogs imported from the United States to rebuild the population and save the breed from extinction. Today, the English Mastiff is famous for something completely unexpected. Despite its enormous size and fearless history, it's known as one of the gentlest giant dog breeds. Calm, patient, and deeply loyal, it's perfectly happy spending most of the day relaxing beside its family. The English Mastiff proves that the biggest dog in the room isn't always the most intimidating. Sometimes, it's simply the biggest couch companion you'll ever meet, Saint Bernard. Saint Bernard is the dog that became a legend by saving lives in the snow. Standing over its owners and weighing between 82 and 91 kilograms, this gentle giant is one of the largest dog breeds in the world. Some exceptional individuals have even weighed more than 143 kilograms. The breed's story began centuries ago at the Great St. Bernard Hospice in the Swiss Alps. Monks trained these powerful dogs to search for travelers trapped beneath deep snow after avalanches. With an incredible sense of smell, St. Bernards could locate people buried where humans had little chance of finding them. You may have seen pictures of a St. Bernard carrying a small barrel of brandy around its neck. It's one of the most famous dog images ever created. But surprisingly, it's almost certainly a myth. The idea became popular after a famous painting in the 1800s, and there's no historical evidence that rescue dogs actually carried brandy. Another surprise. The original St. Bernards had short coats. The long-haired version appeared later, after the breed was crossed with Newfoundlands. Although beautiful, the longer fur collected snow and ice, making rescue work even harder. Today, St. Bernards are loved for their calm, patient, and affectionate nature. Their biggest heartbreak isn't their size. It's their short lifespan. Most live only 8 to 10 years, making every moment with these gentle giants even more precious. Newfoundland. Newfoundland is the dog that was built to save people from the sea. This massive breed can weigh up to 68 kilograms, but don't let its size fool you. The water is where it truly shines. With fully webbed feet, a thick water-resistant double coat, and incredible strength, the Newfoundland was developed to work in the freezing waters off Canada's Atlantic coast. For generations, these dogs helped fishermen by pulling heavy fishing nets, towing boats back to shore, and rescuing sailors who fell into icy water. They're such powerful swimmers that a single Newfoundland can pull an unconscious adult through rough waves to safety. Even today, water rescue teams in countries like Italy and France still rely on Newfoundlands for real-life life-saving missions. The breed has also produced one of the largest dogs ever recorded. 1. Newfoundland reportedly reached an astonishing 120 kilograms, about the same weight as a full-grown male lion. Yet, for all that size and strength, Newfoundlands are famous for being calm, patient, and incredibly gentle. In fact, the loyal dog Nana from Peter Pan was inspired by a real Newfoundland owned by author J.M. Barrie. Newfoundland proves that true strength isn't about looking dangerous. Sometimes, it's about having the power to carry someone home safely through the storm. Leonberger. Leonberger is the dog that was created to look like a lion. This giant breed wasn't shaped by nature. It was designed on purpose. In the 1840s, a German breeder named Heinrich Essig wanted a dog that matched the lion on the coat of arms of his hometown Leonberg. To make it happen, he crossed a St. Bernard, a Newfoundland, and later added Great Pyrenees bloodlines. The result was a truly impressive giant. A full-grown Leonberger can stand up to 80 centimeters at the shoulder and weigh as much as 77 kilograms. As it matures, a thick black mane begins to grow around its neck at about 18 months of age, giving it the unmistakable look of a real lion. Its majestic appearance quickly caught the attention of European royalty. Historical records suggest that famous figures, including Napoleon III, proudly owned Leonbergers as symbols of wealth and prestige. But this beautiful breed almost disappeared forever. After World War I, its numbers collapsed. Then World War II pushed it even closer to extinction. By the end of the war, Only 8 Leonbergers were believed to have survived worldwide. Thanks to the dedication of a handful of breeders, the breed was slowly rebuilt from almost nothing. Today, the Leonberger still turns heads with its lion-like appearance. But behind that royal look is a calm, gentle, and incredibly loyal companion that proves even the mightiest giants can have the softest hearts. Caucasian Shepherd Dog. Caucasian Shepherd Dog is the dog that was built to stand between its flock and a bear. This mountain giant commonly weighs around 77 kilograms, and some exceptional dogs have reportedly topped 100 kilograms. With its huge frame and thick coat, it often looks more like a small bear than a household pet. The breed comes from the rugged Caucasus Mountains, where it spent centuries protecting livestock from wolves, bears, and other dangerous predators. Out there, shepherds couldn't always be nearby, so these dogs were bred to think for themselves. They learned to make life-or-death decisions without waiting for human commands. That history created one of the most independent and protective guardian breeds in the world. They're naturally cautious around strangers and fiercely loyal to the people they consider family. During the Cold War, reports suggest that East Germany even used Caucasian Shepherd dogs to guard sections of the Berlin Wall. After Germany was reunified, many of those highly trained dogs had to be carefully retrained and adopted into new homes. Today, the breed is banned or heavily restricted in Denmark and several other countries because of its incredible strength, powerful guarding instincts, and dominant personality. This isn't a dog that waits for permission when it senses danger. It was bred to act first. And that's exactly what makes the Caucasian Shepherd one of the most formidable guardian dogs ever created. Anatolian Shepherd. Anatolian Shepherd is the dog that has been protecting livestock for over 4,000 years. Standing up to 81 centimeters tall and weighing as much as 68 kilograms, this powerful guardian was built to face predators that most dogs would avoid. But its most astonishing feature isn't its size, it's its bite. The Anatolian Shepherd has a documented bite force of up to 743 psi, one of the highest ever measured in a domestic dog. That's stronger than a German Shepherd, stronger than a Rottweiler, and powerful enough to make even a wolf think twice. For thousands of years, these dogs worked alone across vast open fields. There was no shepherd giving constant commands. When danger appeared, they had to judge the situation and react on their own. That history made the Anatolian Shepherd incredibly intelligent, confident, and fiercely independent. It doesn't blindly obey strangers. It trusts its own instincts first. Even today, this ancient breed is still protecting livestock. In Namibia, the Cheetah Conservation Fund places Anatolian Shepherds with farm animals to keep cheetahs away without harming them. The result is fewer livestock losses, fewer cheetahs killed by farmers, and a safer future for one of Africa's most iconic predators. More than 4 millennia after it first appeared, the Anatolian Shepherd is still doing exactly what it was bred to do. Standing its ground, protecting its flock, and facing danger without fear. Boerboel. Boerboel is the dog that was bred to guard farms where even lions were a real threat. Its name comes from the Afrikaans language. Boer means farmer, while bull refers to a large Mastiff-type dog. Created by Dutch settlers in South Africa, the Boerboel's job was simple but dangerous. Protect farms, livestock, and families in remote areas where help could be hours away. A full-grown male typically weighs between 68 and 91 kilograms. Its body is packed with solid muscle and very little loose skin, making it one of the strongest and most powerful dog breeds on Earth. Historical accounts even describe Boerboels driving off leopards, something very few domestic animals could ever do. That fearless attitude made them priceless guardians, where survival depended on having a dog willing to face danger head-on. Today, their incredible strength and naturally dominant personality have led to the breed being banned or heavily restricted in countries including Denmark, France, and Malaysia. But around the people they trust, Boerboels show a completely different side. They're calm, affectionate, and fiercely loyal to their families. The catch is that they don't trust strangers easily. To a Boerboel, everyone outside its inner circle is a possible threat until proven otherwise. That's why this remarkable breed isn't just powerful. It's a guardian built for experienced owners who understand both its strength and its unwavering instinct to protect. Irish Wolfhound. Irish Wolfhound is the tallest dog breed in the world. An adult male must stand at least 81 centimeters at the shoulder, and many grow to 86 or even 89 centimeters tall. When standing on its hind legs, this giant can easily look a person over 1.8 meters straight in the eye. Its size isn't the only thing that's legendary. The Irish Wolfhound has been part of Ireland's history for thousands of years. These dogs fought alongside warriors, pulling enemy soldiers off horseback during battle. They were also fearless wolf hunters. In fact, historians believe they were so successful that wolves eventually disappeared from Ireland by the 18th century. Yet today, this towering giant has a completely different reputation. For centuries, people have described the breed with one famous saying: gentle when stroked, fierce when provoked. It perfectly captures their calm, affectionate personality at home and the courage they show when danger appears. Sadly, these magnificent dogs don't stay with their families for very long. Most Irish Wolfhounds live only 6 to 8 years, giving them one of the shortest lifespans of any dog breed. They're also becoming increasingly rare. Today, the breed is listed as a vulnerable native breed in the United Kingdom because so few puppies are registered each year. The Irish Wolfhound proves that sometimes the world's biggest dog also has one of the kindest hearts, and one of the shortest times to share it.